We got Clown9 and Eutropa playing today. Woot, woot. Let's see what's gonna happen, man. Got Guardians here with me. The main man.
Folks.
And I'm expecting to see some good fights. Clown9's got a lot of subs in right now, so I don't know how that's gonna go. Eutropa's got a full team going on now, right? Like, that's everybody. Right?
And it does look like we're ready to go with our first map. Okay, just so that everyone on stream is aware, because we're just going to be diving right into this. We have Clown9 versus Eutropa for our Tier 2 squads. Our maps today are going to start off with Oasis here. And then we're going to be diving straight into Blizzard World, Volskaya Industries, Havana, and then if we go to a tiebreaker, it'll be a Busan. Both teams are now ready, so we're going to actually get this started ASAP.
Already 20 minutes late. Alright. Let's see who's got what game plan going on, man.
Initiating match.
Who's attacking here first?
This is a control map, so both. For those who are watching, we have Eutropa in blue, and purple will be for Clown9.
Yo, dude. Glad everybody came in. Kind of worried that we wouldn't get to see a game today.
Ready for battle.
I think I'm seeing. Oh no, they both got different strategies going on here. No mercy. Got a doom fist.
1.
And,
Round 1. Capture the objective.
Doom fist and a jump rat. Oof.
Alright, so we're going to be looking at a Bunker on one versus a Ryan Zarya on the other side. Clown already taking kind of like a strong stance right at the enemy choke.
Yeah, but still coming in with that badass.
They are, but they're holding it off. Like with the Ryan shield and the Junkrat kind of keeping that corner, that's kind of putting a good chunk of pressure on, right? They can't really. Oh shit!
Oh.
I'm using my controls, not the League thing's controls. I was trying to go into first person.
Fucking hate changing, man. Shit. Yeah, you were right. That Ryan Zarya like is working on it. And they got wow, and a Moira Mercy too. That's a really good combo. I like that one. That's one of my preferences. 25% and climbing for Clown9. Block is subbing. He's supposed to be he was supposed to be casting with us today. Yeah, that's what I was saying. A lot of Clown9 is.
Out comes the barrage, which is actually a really fast barrage coming from stealth there. And it does look like they are actually able to... Oh, never mind. As I'm saying, they're starting to retake this point. All of a sudden, that tire comes out and stabilizes a little bit of Clown's attack. But now we just got a Moira on point, and that is it. That does end up being a take from... Oh, no, it does not.
No.
They get back. They get back. Oh, my... Jeez.
Shit, bro. That was nice. Damn. I was fully expecting Eutropa to take that, man. They were in there. They were in on the point. What happened? Clown9 schooling right now. Wow. They're gonna give him a goose egg. What are you doing, Eutropa?
Eutropa moving themselves into that back mini room. The grab does come out, and they're going to go with Space Jam. Is it going to get anybody? It does get the support and the main tank. And my left Torb is, like, basically shot right out of his hammer, so they're not going to have that anymore. Eutropa does retake with 99 on the
I spoke too soon.
point for Clown. Clown really only needs to have one good fight, and they just got a tire. Wow. I was actually fairly, like, he wasn't amazingly close. I mean, he was still pretty close. He built that up with just 2 shots. Out comes the tire, and we're looking at tire coming out, grabs Abominable Koala. Ruby looking to see if there's a chance to get one of the reses. They got 2 options here. They're gonna go with Koala as their option.
Yeah, man, they need that extra healer.
The healer is pretty key, but right now the fight is just so close to being over already that it was not gonna be enough.
That was a tough try, man.
It was. It was the right call. I think, unfortunately, timing-wise, it just, you know, wasn't going to end up playing out in their favor. Now they got to be able to make sure they can get onto this. And he is stunned out of his high noon. Kitten's making sure McCree does not get any kills with it. Oh.
Whoa, here comes the barrage.
That was great. Matt that was just beaming down Abominable. We got the battle of the support right there.
Yeah, that was a good game out of the gate there. If that's how the whole game is gonna go, I thought Eutropa might have had an advantage because of all the subs, but I mean, I don't know how often these people play together, but it looks like they're doing pretty well coordination wise.
Yeah, I'm liking when we start seeing some of the stuff that you can actually end up tell is that there's a little bit more coordination involved. And for anybody who is, I didn't have my chat open for Twitch, so for anybody who's been watching, if I miss any of your comments, my apologies. I have it open now though. Hi T-Bat. We got Stealth already bullying the Junkrat, needs to get out of there. Ooh, that charge was very risky. Almost ended up getting that Reaper, but unfortunately ended up with the Rhine getting murdered.
Stealth and JL taking each other out. That was that was pretty funny.
I am seeing this Mercy on the kill feed a lot.
Well,
we got some serious battle Mercy going on with Matt.
I mean, shit, they got him held off well enough. I think, you know, they might get a little cocky with it, and, you know, pull out a little battle Mercy, pop, 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 to the top, you know?
Yeah.
Just rain down pistol bullets.
Junkrat's just literally sitting in the back. He's just like, yep, that's the choke they're coming from. I'm just gonna be lobbing shit in.
Yeah.
I mean, Junkrat's great at area denial, and that is basically his job. Huge burst damage, and he's gonna get bullied by Stealth yet again. Out comes the barrage and does take out blocks, but he is ultimately taken out himself by Golden Boy.
Damn.
And oh, it took a long
nice,
time for that Death
nice
Blossom to take out anybody out of it, but there was a lot of people in that shatter.
That was a big Death Blossom, man.
My ultimate is ready.
Clowns, wow.
Well, I mean, it could have been a lot more. I think the only one that actually got picked out of that was the Roadhog in the actual Death Blossom, but there was a lot of people that were shattered right there. I think some of the healing that was coming through was preventing them from just going down, probably some of the distance that he had. But it does end up helping to win the fight. Eutropa regrouping, and the tire right from behind, taking out 3. That was a sneaky attack from JLV.
Here comes Kitten trying to take out the last healer.
They do happen to end up getting JLV back up after he's been punished. Reaper camping their spawn.
Talk about the ball. Well, I know nobody cares, but
it doesn't matter. I mean, it was a ballsy move by Kitten, and Kitten gets punished for it, right?
Yeah.
But they don't need to. All they need to do is prevent the Eutropa from getting on point, and that takes map 1 to Clown9.
Woo, woo. Heavy fight. Eutropa needs to sit down and rethink their strategy.
This is going to be that sneaky little...
Yeah.
I mean, he's just on the edge waiting for them. He's like, yeah, you guys have them come after you. You guys have them come after you. Oh! And he takes out both DPS and a primary support. Like, that's huge.
Yeah.
I mean, it wasn't the primary support because there's 2, but, you know.
Right. You're taking out the guns and the shield, man. Oof.
Some aggressive plays, actually, from some of those tanks, too. I mean, oh, yeah, T-Fast, you were correct there. Alright, so next we shall be moving over to Blizzard World. I'm going to end up needing to double check, looks like we are bringing in a sub. Super Noodled will be coming in for, Erase. Blixt.
Erase Blixt?
Yeah.
Blixt? Blixt.
So I'm gonna, if you want to give a little spiel for the stream itself, all the donos and such, while I get this sorted out.
Hey, this channel's supported by you guys. You know, you make the channel. We try to pump out that good content and make to help us. You know, we try to pump out that content so you want to watch. Go ahead, drop a penny in a bucket for us, man. Show us you love us. We love you. Show us how much you love us. Send out the stream to your friends, your buddies. Say, hey, check this out. It's a cool league. I'm in it. There's other people in it. It's really neat. It's not Overwatch League, but it's all the time. Check it out. Share it with your friends. Let's get big. And then you few. Hey, Calm, what's up, dude? And then you, the fans. The first ones. When we have 10 people in the stream, you could say, yeah, I was there at the beginning. How many people are there now? Thousands.
Or are we wanting... Oh, wait, one sec.
I think we want the winter version.
Redo does want the winter. Alright. Since we're still in a festive mood and we're getting into... I mean, happy Daylight Savings, everybody who is in NA, who will be... you know, participating in. I think there's a couple states that actually don't even bother, like Arizona or something. But since we're going into some closer to winter months, let's get ourselves onto the winter Blizzard World.
Do you think? I didn't know there were states that didn't do daylight savings, which makes sense to me. But do you think, you know, cell phones are satellite linked? Do you think the phone just swaps anyway?
Yeah.
In that different state?
No, because it'll probably be based off of, like, the service providers probably actually end up... Because most of it is synced up with the service providers. That's why they automatically swapped for you. So they probably have, depending on what zone you're in. It alter. I'm pretty sure it's based off the towers that you're striking. I'm not 100% on that. I know that there have been times where work has sent me into the States, and I've gone into other time zones, and it has actually auto-adjusted for me.
Well, yeah, I mean, if you go into a different time zone, that's one thing. I'm talking about the rollback.
Yeah, but I mean, if you're going into a different time zone and you go into a, like if the service provider's already able to tell that you're in a different time zone, why couldn't they tell that you're in a state that doesn't participate in daylight savings? I might be wrong with the Arizona one. I know it just because we're dealing with the software company that I have that I work for. A lot of our agents are in one of those states, and we've actually had the conversation a few times when I'm dealing with them.
Huh. Well, that's interesting.
Nice
I did not know that.
For all those folks. Yeah, and there's I only learned today that, or yesterday, that our daylight savings is opposite of Australia's, them being backwards yet again, where we ended up going back. Oh, we have a lever on the thing, so I am just going to quickly pause, because my Torb just ended up DCing.
Uh-oh. Yeah, I like this pause button for that reason. Definitely. Kind of excited to see what Eutropa does. I'm gonna watch more of their team this time. I was watching a lot of Clown9 that first map.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm a big advocate for watching in third person. Watching in third person, like free cam, being able to see the entire setup and everything going through.
Right.
Right. Switching
to
individuals, yeah, sure. I mean, Super Noodle, obviously, you know, we're gonna see some probable snipey action that might be interesting to watch. Same thing with Kittens and Stealth being on snipers as well. I loved going into a couple of those first persons that I did in the last one, just as all of a sudden Matt goes into Battle Mercy mode and just beams down some people.
Yeah. See, instances like that, definitely. But
overall,
I'm right there with
you want to see setups and everything right beforehand.
I want to see the person, not the person's view. I'm not playing. I'm watching. It's like a movie.
Exactly.
Almost.
Because when you only watch one person, or just keep swapping between first person, all we're getting is just like little pieces of information. It's not enough. I need more. I crave more.
I've been trying to like stay on a character more and like observe them before I switch to somebody too. Like at least till they get like a kill or something.
And it looks like we do have him back. I just got to quickly go into the lobby, make sure that he is in. Okay, good, he is. So... Alright, so we're going to unpause. I'm going to make sure that he's actually back in the roster. Then he's able to... Okay, he is. Okay, so we can get going. And it is lucky for them that... Actually, it's not lucky for them. They're on defense. They're going to have to wait for their tank. Tough. It's going to be tough. They're going to have a little bit of a disadvantage on this one from the DC.
I feel like they're going to have...
And it looks like Eutropa is going to try and take advantage of this as quick as possible. Right? They do happen to get Torb in, actually, behind that... in front of that Bastion ASAP. But both shields are now down, out of the running. They're going to end up having to rotate back a little bit behind point. Oh. Bastion guarding those presents with his life.
Look at the organization Eutropa has right now. This
Super Noodle has such a nice angle right now, and they're just going to be able to walk through this first point.
That was dank. Watching, I'm a big bot here, dude, killing it with Roadhog. I didn't really feel like that was a good, I mean, I don't main him, but I felt like that wouldn't have been good on this map. Proving me the fuck wrong. They're killing right now. They said, nah, we ain't letting that happen.
Noodle getting his spot. Oh, and he gets booped off of it with a nice nade placement. Noodle is just trying to get out of there alive.
That was a dragon.
Dragons. Matt has to end up going through it. He just skims over top. This is giving Wrath a little bit of room in order to start getting his guys pushed up. Commanding a little bit more space, getting reset up on the point.
I'm seeing a bunch of ults coming up to Eutropa right now. And there goes one. Dude, they're creating so much space right now.
They are, like, with Big Bot taking some of the high ground. We got Hanzo Stealth taking the other side of the high ground. Like, they got good angles right now. They got control of a lot of, like, the key points of the map. Actually, Stealth's going to get pushed out and pressured because they just decided to go up that ramp. Both supports, though, are together, so...
And winning, they're all over the map.
Unfortunately, Golden Boy's Coalescence doesn't come out in time to save his tanks. He's just going to try and see what he can burn down and stall 1.36 meters away, but Are they able to keep that stall going?
Oh my goodness. They got a chainsaw, cut these guys' heads off. There goes a desperate Junkrat tire, but he is flattened.
Marked by the dragon.
That's the pog face, dude. The pog. So happy I learned what that is. Dude.
That you learned what is?
The pog. What a pog was.
Oh.
Yes. Roberto called us pogs.
Welcome to the internet, Dan.
It's good to be here. Good to be here. Dial-up was a bitch. Dude, Eutropa is seriously crushing it. It's a complete 180 from that last map. This Orisa Hog they got going on. That's a big old boot with fucking steel fucking spikes on the bottom. Say hello, Clown9. Show me your ass. Fucking wall. Raph is fucking on fire.
Oh, and that shatter does actually get 2. No follow up. Oh, sorry, no. They do happen to get. They do get 1 follow. They do get 1 follow up on it. Noodle taking an interesting angle where he doesn't really have a whole lot of options. That is a solid hook from Big Bot on the Kittens. Get that Doomfist out of the picture right now. He can just start pushing up and get some pressure going. They got a lot of time in this time bank too for Blizzard World. Almost 4 minutes, man.
That was a train. Fucking freight train. Wow. What are you gonna do, Clown9? They set the bar real high. They got that shit there in a minute.
Initiating.
Wow, two minutes, I guess. But man, just flew right through him, cut through him like a hot knife through butter.
Alright, boys and girls, have you been good? Do you deserve any of these presents laying around? Mechanico.
Oh. Fuck.
Ready for battle.
And it's pretty nightlife amusement park. I'd actually like to go to this amusement park. This thing should actually exist. With the Overlord blimp and all.
In your dreams.
I think this would be a fantastic amusement park. Come on, Blizzard, get on it.
In your dreams.
Ooh, I've got Wendy's on the way. Nice.
3, 2, 1.
You got Wendy's on the way? Wow, just
Yeah, boy.
Wendy's lunch, eh?
Yeah, man.
Out comes an quick little
There's
dynamite to see if they can grab any charge. But yeah, it looks like they're going to set up on the same spot.
No, I'm saying nobody's changed.
Oh.
Nobody's changed their characters.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Looks like they're just
like
going to stick with it. We do
Clown9 trying to take the top. Eutropa's bunkering down. They're burrowed into the point.
Yeah, it looks like they're trying to group up on the point, but now we got Torb trying to make the rotate around to the left-hand side of the point, going in for the attack. Barrier is gone, though. That's going to leave their team out in the open.
Yeah, but here comes that fucking immortality, bro.
Well, yeah, and they have no shield from the Reinhardt. Rein's picked off. Call Me Wrath is now down, and Ruby an optimal time to be trying to pull out at this point in time.
Oh, yo, Ruby is being such a dank Baptiste right now. Everything. Oh, there goes the dragon. That's the
First one, and Noodle just taking out everyone. Nobody's just even focusing on him. I don't even know if they know he's in that back line. And a nice solid shot. Right before he ends up getting killed.
Was abominable with that coalescence. Knocks out the rest of the team, though. That Ryan had a real good.
Ryan trying to punish the, bully the Orisa. Up until the rest of the team shows up.
Man, complete 180 from that last map. It looks like Clown9's gonna try and build up some ults. I'm seeing a lot not to pop off. Well, 3 of them popping off right now, and Kitten's already has hers. But Eutropa holding strong.
I'm restoring you.
Matt doing some good heals.
And it looks like they're going to try and get on top of Noodles while he's trying to relocate. Taking him out of his first perk.
Damn. Noodle took down Moira. Oh, that was a big one using Bob. Did that give him any room? Nope.
Nope, and it does look like Eutropa is actually going to end up stabilizing on this point. Doomfist is going to see if he can actually try and get a pick. I don't know, maybe if might have been a better option to try and just get out, but now we end up getting pushed back and a slight stagger on JLV.
60 seconds remaining.
Yeah, man, they pushed him all the way back to that other choke.
Eutropa just completely turning things around on this map. Like last map, Clown9 seemed fairly dominant, but like now we have completely the opposite way around with Eutropa having the dominance on this map.
Clown9, Clown? Now they're being Clown. Trying to come up from the top again.
30 seconds remaining.
Oh, coming around from the back. Okay.
Oh, and getting pulled back into that dragon from Raph. Taking down Torb. He does actually happen to get back into the fight, but he's actually getting pushed right back off the point with that whole hog.
Oh, Clown9 pushing him off.
Clown9 being able to restabilize. That Reaper pick was actually probably a lot better of an idea than just a straight up, what was it, Doom and Hanzo? Working out a lot better for them, right? They were able to just eat through some of those tanks, especially when you have somebody that's a giant health pack like Roadhog.
Yeah, no, I saw that Reaper coming up from the back, hitting Baptiste and dropping down. That was pretty good. I'm seeing a lot of ults coming up on Clown9. That was a hell of a push there, man. It always seems that right at the overtime, that's when the most critical push comes. None of the game matters until the last 5 seconds.
And a Shatter comes out. Doesn't seem to catch anybody, unfortunately. And it does cost him his life and the res.
They're moving, though. They're moving. Yeah.
Solid take on.
Actually, yeah, that's a really good take.
The dragon, I think, was right a little close. Yeah.
Jeez. Okay. Clown9's moving right along.
But we are seeing a Coalescence coming up, which they can use for their next push. We'll also end up having Blossom and Valk, right, to see if they can secure this. So hopefully they don't use absolutely everything in order to get it. Okay, they're good. They're going to need it for this last point if they want to have any chance of being having anything in their time bank for another push. 4 minutes is going to be tough to beat, especially with the way that Eutropa's been on this map so far.
But they're pushing right along. I'd like to see some interlocking ults. I want to see some combos, man. Because that's how you get the job done.
Noodle looking for that angle.
Nice ult.
And it does look like Kittens knows exactly where he's coming from. Another Shatter comes out, but I don't see anybody coming out with that
big grab though.
And out comes Blossom to finish off after the grab. He gets hooked out of it, unfortunately. Does get a couple picks for him. Does give Clowns, I think, a little bit of a numbers game right now. We still got a Coalescence back yet again. Something that builds really freaking quick.
Especially if you're fucking Moira just doing the soul stealers, you know. Clown9's gonna have to come back in a big way after this. They're gonna have to stop Eutropa dead in their tracks from the get-go. They're getting pushed back right now. Oh, they got pushed way back. Eutropa might run them all down now. Clown9 retrieving. Kind of coming in with another push. It goes an aggressive Ryan trying to take out the shield, and a coalescence coming out. Dueling coalescences. And then a Roadhog.
And unfortunately, that does end up meaning that JLV is actually going to go down, and Kitten, so the entire DPS lineup goes down just to bring out the res. Eutropa is just taking advantage of this point to get aggressive here. They're just going to run out the clock, even if they actually push them this far back and end up losing this fight. I mean, whoever gets it, getting to pull back and respawn and everything, that's still another fight at least, right? Like they got one more good fight. And they got Blizzard coming up. Out comes the Blizzard. Freezing them all as they're getting out of spawn. It's going to end up preventing anybody from truly actually getting out.
Yep.
And blocking them yet again in delaying their time. They're not going to be able to get back to this spawn unless somebody's already there. Oh, there is.
Oh, there comes the coalescence. But
Shatter comes out.
Yo, heavy Shatter, but
he gets frozen before you can do anything about it.
And the bongos are out. Ooh, nice grab. You gonna do anything with it? Oh, man.
Man, they were ready for everything that they were throwing out at them.
Dude, Beaver got stopped immediately. Baptiste just coming out of, just being a dank ass. He let everybody on his pod. Eutropa taking that map 1-2-1. Golly. This is a fucking dank match, dude. Am I cussing too much? Look at that by Abominable. Man. Whew. Okay, now Clown9, you do that on the next map, and then Eutropa's turn to do that. And then we have a tiebreaker. Oof, I'm sweating over here, dude. I'm gonna have to get on and play after this.
Nice. Alright. So that is a 1-1 right now. We're going to take a few moments while I'm getting set up and making sure that we're not doing any subs.
Okay.
And it looks like we're also going to somebody's just quickly restarting their game. They should be back very, very soon.
Cool beans. Don't forget to hit that follow button. Maybe subscribe if you so are inclined. And don't forget to check out some of the other clips on the YouTuber. What is it? There's no likes in this. It's follow, subscribe, and...
Well, we can end up saying, likes and subscribe, etc., because we're going to throw this also on the YouTube. So the YouTube, we can get the likes and subscribes. I knew it wasn't bad that I said that anyway. Everyone who's hating on me, or at least Forsaken was, no, there's no like on Twitch, but it's on YouTube. I mean, he's not wrong.
He's not, but... I'm old school, but
So we will be moving on to Volskaya Industries as our assault map. Into Mazarasha.
So, like I was saying, the last map, Eutropa needed to come together and reformulate their thing. Now, Clown9 needs to do that same thing. Because,
See, this is the kind of thing I like seeing, too, because some teams are just a lot better on certain map types sometimes, or just certain maps, right? That's why it's great to have, I like the fact that we kind of enforce the 4-map rule now.
Yes, I agree with that, too.
It does make things even when we have to come down to points in the end for 1, 2. It does end up being like, well, if you're going to be the best, you better be the best on all types of maps, not just like,
and that's 3. Your last chance to at least feel good about winning 1 if you get squished.
Well, yeah, and I mean, it just gives you... I mean, if you for some reason never end up getting to play the escort maps, how are you ever going to end up reviewing your replays as a team to kind of see where it is
That too.
some of the
That
stuff
too,
falls
man.
short, right? Like,
Right. Look,
just
this
play
is an
it.
actual sport. Look at your stuff.
Exactly.
I know I like watching my games. Just if there's ever a mention, oh damn. But no, I still want to see how everybody did and all that good stuff, and it's fun to watch. Oh, what are you gonna do now, Cloud9? Is T-Fast gonna come in at all, or is he just gonna hang out and watch?
T-Fast, I believe, is actually part of a different team, so he was actually a sub. So unless they're going to sub one of the subs, I think for the most part, Cloud9 will stick with their current teammates. I know Blocks is a sub, and Real Golden Boy, I believe. No, Golden Boy's not.
Wasn't it?
No, actually, I think this is it. Might be Blocks, to be honest.
I thought Left Torb was sub too.
No, actually, I found out that that's Killswitch.
Oh, so Blocks is the only one? I thought they had half of their team out.
No, actually, I was looking at it. They got Kittens back in.
Okay.
Which was great. So, My Left Torb, normally, I've seen them on Get Out of My Game, I think is what Killswitch's PSN's main is. So this looks like it's actually Killswitch's alt account, I believe. I don't know why we're on this one, but I found that out afterwards.
Did you do that? Just get different placements on different accounts and play on different teams? Like,
well, no. He's not playing on it.
Person.
He's not playing on the different team. This is his team, regardless. Like, he's playing on the same team.
Oh.
That he is with his main. It's just he's using a different account.
Just,
we asked everybody to post all of your alt accounts anyways in the agent info, regardless, so that we know.
Gotcha.
His main account, he's at the same level, actually.
Maybe
like,
I'll get
if I end up
my Smurf up.
Okay. But like, I think we
I
have
didn't mean to cut you
Matt's
off.
on this team, JLV is on this team, Golden's on this team. So Get Out of My Game is My Left Torb. So they got 4, and I think Kittens is on this. Yeah, I think Kittens is on the team too. So that really leaves just Bloxers as a sub right now. So T-Fast, unless T-Fast comes in for Blocks, I don't think that we're going to see much T-Fast.
Huh. Hey,
Okay.
as long as he ain't feeding info, because I see him talking in the chat.
Looks like we're going to go. So we do have Killswitch is actually in a good spot right now. We got the ready, so we can get going.
Let's get it on, come on. Bring it on.
Oh, T-Fast is actually answering us through Twitch chat. That's awesome.
Oh, I'm not sitting next to you.
Yay. Yeah, sub here. I'm here just in case someone DCs and can't come back on or some has life stuff to do. Okay. Well, T-Fast, we appreciate your assistance.
Appreciate you not feeding info either.
Oreo is cleaning their bathroom while watching, so glad we're able to provide you with a little bit of entertainment while you are doing something monotonous. Alright, we're going to end up seeing Clown9 on the defaults first here. We're going to go with a mirror tanks here at least. Half actually each team is going to end up being the same between both tanks and having a Moira. The damage is going to end up being a little different. I have a feeling we're going to see a Symmetra teleport the either directly up onto the bunker here, or we're going to see it going off to the right-hand ledge side, which is going to be a little interesting. Sneaky little jump rat placement. Just gonna crouch about. I actually love that Junkrat skin.
Which one? The Krampus?
Yeah, Krampus.
I do like that. I like the Halloween one that they gave out. It's all cute and flowy.
Okay, so it does look like they're going to teleport right into the engine room. Completely avoiding. Hog just kind of giving some body block for the team as they're actually regrouping inside.
That was nice.
And now they got the Reaper they had to force out. Hanzo left by himself. Kitten's picking him off, taking advantage of that. And it also takes out Raph. Actually, both the Risses are down. Mercy does happen to get the res off. We got half the team on point with a couple of turrets. Meanwhile, Kitten's just ripping through behind them because they were just not paying attention to that Reaper. A noble attempt from Eutropa. However, I believe that they're split. I do like the fact that Big Bot, as soon as he came through the teleporter, he turned around to try and provide some body blocks so that they're not losing the shield or losing any damage on their main tank. That's solid teamwork right there, right? He knows that the team is going to take some damage. And they're going in for their second attempt, but JLV ends up getting a pickup off of the, actually, off the Baptiste, but it's just followed up by many others. And both support on each team went down. And forces Eutropa back. Clown9 getting to actually prevent the next push by getting a pickup on Koala. I'm just gonna delay these pushes. I mean, all you really gotta do is delay a push right when you're on defense. You don't have to technically win a battle if you don't if you prevent them from even taking a battle.
Right. Can't start it or can't stop it, dude.
Don't have full hop
don't start.
Exactly. And they're having to take a very, very passive shielding position here. I think they're just looking to see if they can actually get a singular pick off, and if that can actually end up giving them some sort of advantage to push in on. And oh, Super Noodle gets picked right off. And everybody healed through that death block. They still actually happen to end up taking some of the pressure back right onto that point to keep them from getting through.
Oh, that went all the way back to the spawn. Sheesh.
This will restore you.
Now this is a much more coordinated Clown9 that we're used to seeing from the first map.
You're right. And exactly like you were saying, you know, it might be bad on one map and then jank his balls on another.
So we're thinking we're seeing a fifth map. Is that what we're theorizing?
That's what I'm thinking.
Good, I like seeing that.
I was really sketchy the whole time. I can't try to predict anything right here because every time I try to predict something, something else happens. But that I do predict.
Out comes the barrage. Pretty solid.
But the res comes up.
Nope.
And she taken
denied.
Eutropa gonna get the point.
And Stealth just ripping through their lineup. I think that's out of that entire fight. I think that was a 4 or 5K by Stealth.
That was a dangerous K all around.
Yeah.
But yeah, Cloud9 definitely ran him down.
Yeah, they only got 3 minutes left on this time bank. It's not horrible, and it's still very doable. You can actually steamroll, but I mean, right now if we're looking at this, actually I can't see because on air is covering. Yeah, there we go. We got 3 major ults that are coming up that are online already for Eutropa.
Dude, look how fast they're
and
going
nothing
off.
Pretty much for, well, I mean, okay, we got Coalescence and Valve. So things that could save the push, but we almost got another barrage about to come out here, and he's just going to look for it with their support lineup, taking out Golden. Gets hooked himself. And they do happen to get the res off on Golden. Yeah. Bring him back to normal.
See, they're holding up. That could have been... Whoa. That could have been a much bigger barrage, but it pushed it back a little bit to the Cloud9 on point, but he's still holding it down. JL with the game for 3.
The kills seem to be going back and forth, and they keep actually resurrecting. Back-to-back kills, back-to-back reses, like...
Yo,
I don't know how long this fight's gonna last. Never mind. As soon as I say that, Kitten just decides to blossom through.
See, you feel me? It's hard to cast.
Oh, I don't doubt that. I do not doubt that. Erase is actually currently in the subs there, Cookie. He is awaiting his turn. He was actually on map 1.
Stay hooked.
I have something.
I'm gonna leave you alone for a second.
Yeah, no worries. Alright, we got JLW just trying to get them pushed back.
Put it on my tab.
He's just chasing down, trying to get that stagger on Raft. But he's not going to be able to get out if he can't get past that forklift. Almost gets taken out. And it does seem that they're taking a very aggressive stance. Clown being so far up, they're just running down a clock. They can prevent anybody from getting to point. That's going to be their way of stalling this out. But unfortunately, they do happen to have a Tracer that's going to point. Kittens is trying to take care of that real quick. Slowly, they're being brought back. Out comes Hog to actually try and rip through shielding. An aggressive shield is placed up. A little spread out on point. They managed to get the pick off on Koala, which actually ends up evening this fight out. We got the pistols ablazing from Mercy here. Noodle trying to get some use out of the Tracer. Not even a point on point 2.
Score 0-1. Switching sides.
For those of you guys watching, some pretty intense fights going back and forth between the different maps here. You can see a little bit of, map favoritism almost, right? Map 1, Clown9 had a clear dominance on that one over on Oasis, followed by Eutropa taking over that dominant spot on Blizzard World. So there's a lot of back and forth here, and we're seeing some pretty good fights being taken from Clown9 on this one. Getting a little split. Some good coordination on Eutropa with their first attack attempt. Didn't prevail, but you can see that they're kind of cohesively at least moving together. If so Eutropa has to end up stopping them either here or not even allow them to get 33% on point B if they want to actually take this map and pull themselves ahead. Actually, I'm pretty sure it would be a draw if they get to point B and not get 33. In which case, final map would be tiebreaker. Alright, and they're going to take the high ground position, giving them all the means to get in that they want. Noodled already trying to pop off some shots. Looking for angles around that shield. As they rotate through, they teleported up through the top. Forcing them back. Eutropa is just holding him with that bastion. Man, this little point here, this doorway is going to be really tough to break unless they can actually end up finding a way. Bastion having to actually relocate down onto the low ground. Whereas JLV narrowly escapes with his Bastion. He's going to end up taking over the position that they once had. See if he can get a decent angle. Gonna put some pressure up onto Super Noodles, who's trying to get some pops off there. Does get taken out. And it does look like Clown9 will be taking point A. With actually having a good chunk of ultimates coming up online, we end up having both the... I mean, we got double barrier, we're gonna have triple barrier in a second here. But with a good defensive ult, good offensive ult, having grab flux, really only have Belt coming online for Eutropa. See if they can actually get some value out of these ultimates to get this final push going. And they're going to end up trying to teleport through to... Oh no! And the first Bloxers gets booped off immediately from the Spara. Oh, actually, that was a 3K. 3K from the Spara. Sim getting picked off, trying to hide in the back. Nobody able to hide from stealth. And Raph. No, so all you missed was Clown ended up capping. Or I guess, sorry, no, you missed the end of the last one, right? You didn't. Or was it between rounds that you left?
No, we're still in Volskaya.
No, I meant like,
right?
Did you see the end of the last attack?
No.
Okay, so they didn't get 33%. And so right now, all Clown9 needs to do is get 33% on point B. They got a good set of time in their time bank from point A. They attempted to go with a attack around the right-hand side. I guess for them, their right-hand side, around that with a teleporter. And it didn't seem to... It didn't seem to end up getting to go through. Stealth got a really sick 3K boop as soon as they started teleporting through. And out comes the battle tank. Can JLV get any picks? He does happen to get the Sigma, which is actually pretty high value. All he needs to do right now is zone out everybody from getting onto this point. He doesn't even need to get the picks. Ooh, but between Stealth and Noodled, he does actually get taken out. He gets bullied into submission. And it does look like right now that Clown9 is taking over the point. Now they just got to stay on it for a second. Oh, there we go. Ooh. Map 2 goes to Clown9. They pull ahead in the series by 1.
Poof. Clash of Titans. Honestly, this is a little more exciting than the Flufters Extreme Queens. Which, it was a good fight, but man, not the performance. Wow! Holy shit!
Yeah, that was what you missed.
Holy fucking balls!
I was actually watching it from the Sigma point of view at the time too, so it was just like all I see is them come through and then him start flying off the map.
Oh, that's why when I came in there was,
Why I was confused, I was like, oh yeah, he gets booped off the map. Oh, never mind, that was a 3K!
Man, that was beautiful. Holy shit.
Yeah, Fars. I have a lot of fun with voice. Sorry, Far on that one.
Yep, 2-1 Clown9. Woo! Damn. I'm mad I missed that. Okay. Old lady comes first. More excited that this is just a super dang game. Like, the back and forth is incredible. Ooh, what the hell is that? Rema Ligaruto? Who do we got here in the Cubo? Hold on a minute.
Alright, so I'm going to have to switch this over. We're going to be heading over to Havana. And that will be map 4. This could be game point for Clown9.
It has gotten very quiet.
Yeah, sorry, there we're trying to get some trades. Bringing, subs coming in. We're getting ravioli for blocks. That means that blocks is going to be sitting in. Ooh, I did not mean to. Put him as that one. That one's. I'm hitting the wrong friggin' buttons, man.
Well, stop it.
I know, I gotta stop that. It's spectate blue only is what I wanted.
Oh my god.
Okay, looks like we are both ready.
I'm a cast, start.
You've been banned.
What? What? they want to run their main roster because their main roster finally got here, so I was like,
Yeah, you were the only sub for them, correct?
yeah, I think so. Yeah, I was. Oh, I can only look at blue. It's alright.
Yep. It's gonna make things a little difficult for you. I've been doing all right though with the cast now, just Zan and myself.
I'll help you out though, as much as I can. I'll only be spectating Clown9 though.
Which will be going to a defense
I'll just tell you right
first.
now, Clown9 feels really happy about this game, and they think it's gonna be easy clap. So, Eutropa fans, you might be scared.
I don't know. They had dominance over you guys during map 2. Like you guys showed dominance on map 1. Map 2, they just kind of rolled through
our
you
kill
guys.
switch, his internet went doo doo, and he has a 1,000 ping, so he couldn't do anything. So we were down a shield in a sense.
Attackers incoming in 30 seconds.
Oh, okay, good.
Alright, but best of luck to Clown9 and Eutropa. We'll see what happens.
This has been a really good fight the whole way through already.
Yeah, I agree.
Clown9 giving him a lot of room to move up in here.
I want to see this junk.
Oh.
He's been popping off all game.
5, 4,
Get Junkrat?
Also, Kittens, of course, yeah. First map especially.
Ruining it.
Kitten's been fucking shit up like usual.
Alright. And that is a really aggressive position for a Junkrat to be taking right off the hop, but he doesn't
Gonna
actually
get-
get punished for it. We're good.
He gets about 10% ultra, so it's pretty big.
And Bastion already at 15. Like,
They said they're gonna be running, Golden
they're
Boy.
going to be going
Oh,
with
they did get Orisa though.
They're going to be going with a
Oh, nice.
almost bunker, but they didn't get the res up in time in order for them to have the Bastion
Very good.
protected. So now the tanks are actually just left to kind of take over this. As long as you get control over this corner, that's going to be the main thing. Getting control over
They
this
want to
corner.
go for the full hold, but Super Noodle got 2, especially the Mercy pick's gonna be huge.
Noodle getting
But
put
he
out of
does.
position. Easy pick
But
for
Clown9 does win the team fight.
Garudo? Oh, that's
Super
Ravioli.
Noodle's-
That's Ravioli. Okay.
Yeah, Super Noodle's trying his hardest to carry this team fight with his picks. And it has been working every time that he gets at least like 3 or 2 picks.
Oh, exactly. Noodled is
Or his first
fantastic Widow.
If we could pull up stats, I guess for Saloon for Super Noodle, oh my god.
I wish we had the ability for stats. That actually might be something
I know,
to take a look into.
Cool. Or invest in,
at least. Well, I was thinking about.
Or
can't
like,
really invest in it so
even
much.
like a graphic designer group or something like that.
Well, we have no way as casters to see it. That's the thing.
That's very true.
So whether we had graphic design or not. However, there are ways of getting it through the workshop, but it just clutters up these screens.
Yeah. Ooh, nice halt hook into the trap.
How is the workshop mode working for the roll locks for you guys while you're in there?
I think it worked well.
Okay, good.
The jumps got caught out there.
And
he had he's trying to
that is unfortunate. Oh, he still has it. It didn't
actually get
used up.
He still has it, yeah. Looks like it's still on fight for Eutropa.
Walla using their coalescence to get an
Golden
aggressive
Boy.
push.
I swear, Iron Big Bot is such a good hog player.
He's been fucking wrecking it, dude.
Oh, definitely.
He's been
hanging on to that
pressuring
hog the whole time. They haven't really changed at all. Still,
he's getting super aggressive though. Like he is like so far. He's very deep. I am shocked.
But he got countered for it by the drone.
Yeah, he got punished.
Looks like Clown9 does have plenty of ultimates coming up for to contest this fight. The tires should be coming out here. Or not, they might be able to win it without ults. And that's what it looks like.
Oh, and Raft trying to get away, pulled back in by kill switch.
Wow. Oh, the teabag's going out, I love it. Yes, turbo thrusting as we would call it.
And we got Stealth trying to get those long range shots. Knowing that all of a sudden we have a Ashe
Has
and
been having trouble finding
tricky.
openings here. Just because of all this like shield war and pulp hooks. Can't really find an opening here.
their synergy together, their hog Risa, that's killing it right now.
Yes, for sure. I never played with Kill Switch, and our hog was so really well.
Oh yeah, no, that was a good one. This was doing good. I do always like your tanks, man.
And that tire just punished by Noodles.
Kittens, yeah, oh my god, this Bob.
And
perfect
Kitten's going
positioning.
after fucking...
Looks
sorry,
like
not
a 12
Kittens, it
volt
was,
here.
sorry, Matt
I can't check the
punishing
else in
Widow.
Eutropa, but I don't know what Eutropa has to use.
There's a lot of ults coming online from... Yeah.
That
Bongos
shit
comes
is
out,
all
we got
that
Dragons,
sound
they got
Kittens got caught out of position.
Window Pane. We
Matt
got
got caught out. It looks like it's done.
The dragon was just released.
Looks like Eutropa will be able to come out on top. Back.
And right now, Hog is just on the payload by himself. And this actually looks like where Eutropa ends up taking out. Again, Noodled. Bringing out some of the heat.
There goes Eutropa as the next point. See, what was I saying, man? Always in the overtime. Is when
Kittens is a very good player, but he does get caught out of positioning a lot. As I've been noticing.
I'm guilty of that myself sometimes.
we all been there, yeah. I think it's just because Clown9 usually comes on top because of there's like the playmakers that they have on their team.
I mean, they usually play pretty aggressive, but it's definitely as we're seeing, sometimes.
And that's Ramali went really low there, but it's of course got him. And Super Noodle trying to kill him with the Widow. Oh, the Hog saves. Kittens does get caught out though.
I'm on fire.
Kittens is going off. Oh, he's won. Oh, that dragon. Very huge. But the immortality.
Dude, they've been countering tons of dragons a lot.
I know. Raph is getting really aggressive here. This Mars is pumping heals in the room.
You're doing her job.
Yes.
1 minute. to get to the next spot.
Oh, that hook got blocked just as that shield came up. Could have been a nasty pick to
I
start
love
with,
the
but he
DPS
does.
more here. Oh, but let's get fixed.
Everybody loves DPS Moira.
You are a damn dirty
I'm
liar.
surprised. Eutropa has stabilized after all these close team fights. Ace really did not want to lose first checkpoint, I guess. Oh,
They're coming back pretty good. Oh, that hook got disconnected on stealth. He's so lucky that he was sliding off that roof.
But he's in the opening.
He is. He's in an open area, but he's got a good distance, so he should be, for the most part, safe. They don't have any real they got JLB, never mind.
They do have the Dragon Halt hook on Clown9.
And out comes the dragon. They do. Stealth just being like, I have the immortality field. I don't mind staying really low.
They should have baited out immortality field first.
And Stealth gets snagged out of his ult.
I think Clown9's really not used to Noodle's Widow, and he just got 2 there.
Yeah, that was a nice jump shot too. He got a solid jump shot to get Kittens. Kittens is gonna have some tough time doing the Widow 1v1 battles against Noodle.
You know, it would be cool to go to map 5, but you know, I gotta root for Clown9.
Never mind. As soon as I say he's gonna have a tough time doing the Widow 1v1,
oh, the Hog's
he gets
sleeping
his.
though. Oh, they didn't kill him. They do have bongos coming up. They should be able to use it here.
Looks like JLB has switched over to a
it should be a 1 fire.
Yeah, I'm watching him now, dude. He's been ripping it up. What the fuck?
JLB's been very good with his precise, you know,
Now you have my attention.
on his Hanzo, on his junk. Overall, the roster for Clown9 is very strong.
No one can hide from my sight.
I think
Mosh
the
is,
same for
Genji
a
by
good chunk
JLB.
of like, a good chunk of Eutropa too. Like, Noodle and Stealth are great combo of DPS together.
Oh, really aggressive by JLB.
Big Bot is a nutty.
Oh, he gets nano.
And he gets nanoed, but he's got no blade right now, so he's gonna have to try and build this up quick if he wants to actually get anything from it.
He almost has blade though.
There he goes.
Yeah,
he just melees himself through it, but he's got 3 health.
Stealth gets him. Kins does get the pick on Super Noodle. I was coming out. Oh, big. Stealth just killed that team fight. Dang. Well, they do have Ursal and Genji out for last fight.
Which, hopefully that combo should be enough.
Someone has to get on point though.
Yeah, they gotta get on there.
There's only 2 on point. There's only supports on point.
Out comes the blade. Does pick off the Baptiste and the Hanzo. Oh, he gets a 3K with it at least. It's good value for it. He's gonna stop this right before cap.
This might not go to map 5. I might get disappointed. I don't know.
I don't know, dude. The way that this
I'm not sure.
This game's been going, Eutropa can make a comeback.
Maybe.
But at the same time, this might be one of the maps that we were talking about earlier that you just might not be so good on. Which is unfortunate.
Havana is a very weird map.
It's also very rare to actually cap.
You have lots
point.
of corners, plus lots of high ground for the Widow to put on, and cap point too. Yes.
Point
plus
A is great for Widow. Like Super Noodle's gonna have
point A is very good.
Time of his life here.
I wouldn't be surprised if we saw Widow.
Yeah, no, I'd be surprised if we didn't see Widow.
Yeah.
From either team, because Kitten's got hit scans in the pocket as well, right? So, I'm going to be very interested in this because we now see a Kittens versus Super Noodle sniper battle on point A with long sight lines.
Yeah. I'm gonna watch Kittens. I want to see what he has to pull out here. Kittens is a very talented hit scan, like everywhere he goes.
All right, everybody. Here's the matchup that we're looking at. Here, and here, here, and then here. But again here.
This time of year,
but again here.
come out to play.
Okay, now 1 or 2. 1 or 2.
And 9.
1 or 2.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming. Activated. Enemy
What a... Ooh,
Ow,
super
Noodle
noodle.
gets the first one.
First one goes to Noodle. Genji trying to find that.
Eutropa could.
You know, Eutropa really came a far way from what they used to be.
They're doing pretty solid. Like,
right.
like I said, they got. Oh, and Kittens gets number 2. Is he gonna be able to get the pick off on the Pharah? Yeah, that's what I'm waiting for.
I mean, that far as being kind of sneaky, get behind that building as soon as we.
Stealth has played against very good Widows before, so.
And Big Bot gets the hook on Widow, shutting that one down ASAP.
But they hit the hook on Big Bot with the immortality.
Yeah, but he does get out.
It gets nothing.
We do got a blade that's going to be coming up very shortly from JL.
Oh, but Big Bot and Noodle. Oh my god, Eutropa. I think we have a very good chance of seeing him at 5 here.
I'm thinking so too.
Very well. This Big Bot just keeps on hooking Kittens. He's unable to do anything.
Yeah, look, Eutropa's holding it down pretty good.
Yeah. Constant Pharah pressure. Stealth's playing very safe. He knows that he can't peek in fear of the Widow.
Every time she's come out, he pops back behind.
Yeah. Oh, but the Nano Blade. That should be a one right there. Yep. That's what it looks like.
Yep, definitely. That's
and Noodle comes to touch point.
Fight. And if they can get that stagger, it's a solid stagger.
But Noodle still got Ana in the meaning, you know, fire of that team fight. Still got the pick on Ana.
That's okay, and it looks like they're going to switch over from Ana to a Lucio just to kind of get back to the fight quicker and I guess try and pull out a little bit of stall and booping people away from
I don't
point.
think Ana was a pick there. I really don't think Ana was a pick there.
No, he swapped off of Ana.
Yeah.
It was a solid choice. Did get him back in time. He was able to push.
The Big Bot again. It still haven't got rid of that supercharger and it's just helping him in the end.
Very aggressive hog. It was solid.
Yeah, and it works out.
Clown has 4 minutes to get this to the next point.
It should be able to do it, I think.
Well, yeah, I'm saying Eutropa needs to. They need to do something different.
Kittens.
Kittens
just doesn't learn.
I'm not gonna lie. The matchup of I get the idea between getting Bobs, but like when you're doing a sniper battle with a Widow, Ashe is not what you want.
These immortalities have been huge for the whole entire game.
Big Bot coming out with another whole hog, gets pulled out of it in the middle of the enemy team. He's got to hope that he can get out. Never mind, he ends up using it to his advantage to actually try and get a pick on both. Well, one of the tanks helps out with the second tank.
This is a lot closer than I would thought now. Honestly. Oh, Wrath gets caught out.
Yeah.
Come on, Kittens. Watch for that Widow.
Repairing the damage.
He's playing really aggressive against his Widow.
I know, right? Widow's got
Oh,
one shot
Ashley,
potential.
Widow.
And he prevailed!
Kittens, oh my god.
That's the one thing
Ours
I've
is
done.
very low, but gets healed.
Speed of shot.
Ravioli trying to keep pushing on with his team. Gets hooked out, but able to get out
that's
there.
the one fight.
And they're keeping everybody alive over here in
Noodled is back, trying to make sure that they don't get any headway with this point.
They could just hook him,
He's
honestly.
So.
Yeah, he's dead.
And Genji is able to finish him off.
Kins and JLV are playing very aggressive here against the Hog, which I don't think is the smartest idea. Kins on 15 health. So aggressive. I want to be. Yeah. I don't think that was very smart.
Oh, Dragon misses.
Oh. Bear. They do get kill switch though.
Can you do it, Eutropa?
Eutropa sure definitely is believing.
Ooh, this is a tough choke, and looks like Eutropa's actually holding him out.
On Golden Boy. They do have nano blade, so they should just use that next fight.
Yeah.
Yeah, if they do that, they're gonna hot knife free Butterman. Literally.
Yep. 1000 degree knife.
Right.
Oh, they're just waiting for Widow sights to go down. I love this. They're respecting Noodle's Widow so much.
I know. They don't want to underestimate the Widow, right? So.
It's very smart though.
It is.
They're still running down time. 2 minutes. Oh.
Oh no.
What?
And then
that was huge.
That was unfortunate.
Oh, they wasted their mana.
Oh, I think we're looking at Cloud9's.
I'm wondering if it was a mistake.
Here.
I'm thinking it was probably just a mistake.
Yeah. Hey, Possum, they do have Orisa Bongo and Genji also. And almost Hog ult. But Ana gets picked off.
No, that is not a good one to have happen. He's going in for his blade. Oh, he gets picked off, denied by Noodles!
Oh my god.
Dude.
Also getting kittens immediately afterward. This is why they needed to wait for that fight to go down.
Map 5.
He's going to end up getting another wall hack coming.
JLV does go to Doom, and they do have kittens still on the Widow.
No one can hide from the Huntress.
Yeah, but
that's gonna cost even more time if they wait the
I know, right?
Bonjour.
They're gonna wait the sites.
60 seconds.
Oh no.
Ryan Zarya comp. And maybe the smartest idea for them.
To get a little bit more aggressive.
Nice.
Solid start.
Oh no, JLV. Oh no. 5 health.
Cloud9's starting to push in, but it may be too late, bro. I don't know if
JLV cannot just
gonna let him in there. 30 seconds.
Ooh, he's low.
Down.
He's doing the right thing though. Oh no. Ooh, it's getting nerve-wracking. JLV does get the pick on Super Noodle. Oh no, get the pick on
Oh no, the 1v1 between Stealth and JLV just there was so close.
Oh, he almost got hold down. Wow.
I saw that, dude. I thought that was a lag.
Oh my. You have to touch point though.
They are on point, so they do actually get to trigger the overtime. Right now they don't really have any ults that are actually going to give... Oh, actually, sorry, I lied. We got a...
Big shatter. That was a huge shatter. The immortality though.
No.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Ravioli just tearing through their lineup.
What's happening?
Jeez. Overtime is what's happening, bro. Every time. Overtime comes and the big push happens.
And they're going to have Grab coming up online in a very few seconds.
No, he missed the connection.
Out comes Grab to take out this ball so they can't end up stalling. May have been good to actually try and take out ball at the end. He's going to be able to get back fairly soon.
Baptiste is one and gets picked.
Yeah, so he gets immortality out. Oh, and it does look like the Clown9 are actually starting to solidify. You see now the ball's back. Stealth is switched over to a Genji himself. He's not going to be able to touch. And Point ends up getting on there, and game goes to Clown9. They pulled it out in the last few seconds.
Sheesh, bro.
Wow.
Man.
Riveting.
Stealth with the POTG.
Yo, he had some really good, I think he had a little bit more consistent dragons, than the other Hanzo. I don't remember who was playing Hanzo on the other side. But, oof.
50k damage block, wow.
What a damn good game.
Oh man.
I was very close.
Yeah. very, very close. I thought we were going to map 5. Like, Eutropa put up such a good fight on a lot of those maps. It was pretty intense.
Sure was, man.
GG blocks MVP. Blocks MVP, blocks MVP. Oh my god.
He wasn't even in the last map. I'm just kidding. Well, I mean, we would give it to somebody who's actually on the team.
I mean, Mr. Remilaguru
We didn't do that last time. We gave it to Stealth.
Did we?
Yeah, honorable mention.
Stealth has got a couple good ones.
Yeah.
Yeah, Stealth was pretty good. Like, the Super Noodle Stealth combo is actually a solid damage line, too.
I think I'm digging
Looks
on
like
Kittens.
Clown9 wants me to be
yeah.
MVP, boys.
Kittens was a big standout for me for the most part, and several plays. Actually, you know, I liked Matt. Matt ended up doing some pretty solid, like, battle mercy moments, too, beyond just being like, I'm not just a heal bot. It was Valk, and then just like, where is that Widow? My team's in a good standing. I'm just going to take out the Widow. We have the other healer to take care of everything. So I'm thinking, I don't know, my vote right now is towards more towards Kittens as MVP, and an honorable mention for Matt from Clown, and then honorable mention from Eutropa. I would end up saying on my side would be probably Big Bot, actually. The aggression.
I was literally thinking the same thing.
Big Bot was solid on that hog.
Seriously.
I don't know. Your thoughts on those suggestions there, Zan?
Say it again?
Kitten's attack was my choice for MVP, and then Matt as the honorable mention.
Yep.
I built myself. Blocks was MVP.
You can't vote MVP on the sub. Can we?
Big.
I mean, I guess, technically, I try not to, if I can.
Right. The sub. You did good.
I'm gonna give an invite real quick to Kittens. See if they'll end up coming in for a little mini... Meh.
No, healers did good.
Healers
if that's what
fucking
that's
awesome.
saying. Yeah. Yeah, Ruby, with your was it your immortalities
Baptiste?
were on point.
Oh my god. Ruby Baptiste was very inspiring.
But it's very hard to give MVP to lots of good players on both sides. It's hard to give MVP. Because a lot of people stand it out.
Hello.
Hey, what's up, Kittens?
I'm Pog.
Indeed you are, sir. That's why you're in the chat. You were doing some good picks out there, man. Really, really punching him in the gut.
I got harassed by their widow, and I don't feel so good.
You got what?
You should go tell an adult.
Their widow wouldn't let me get out of spawn without dying.
Oh, Super Noodle was a threat, for sure.
Definitely up your
Yes, Super Noodle is very good.
How did you feel about trying to take on Super Noodle in the sniper battles? It's pretty tough.
Blizzard World, I can kill him, but whenever there's fall-off damage for me, and he doesn't have fall-off damage, then I die. Because Ash's fall-off damage is shorter than Widow's fall-off damage, so I couldn't two-shot her. Why did you think I should become MVP?
You had some really good plays in there, man. You really helped. You made room, and you helped them push in there really well.
Not
At least from
good.
what I saw. I saw some
got
good plays out of you.
hella carried on that last map.
Oh, that would be just one map, though, right? We're talking about we look at series.
No. That one map is all I can think about.
Is that where we were just so
Constantly getting headshotted, so I just gave up and started eating.
Yeah, it's really hard. I mean, Super Noodle is an insane widow. It's. I mean, hey, at least you got some meal time out of it, right?
Yeah.
in your downtime.
Get to eat.
I ate some sandwich. Sandwich was good.
How are comms and stuff for you guys? Were you guys like pretty yeah? If you guys were,
I'd have to say we were pretty
I
showed
was
out, right?
crying.
He was crying, yes.
I was just like this Widow can't be Diamond.
Kittens wanted a KMS, but that's past the point.
Yeah, I liked how you guys on that last map too, with the as soon as the walls came up, you guys are all in spawn, just like, yep, just wait it out, we'll go out in a sec. Which is clever because it did show that you guys were giving respect to his, to his Widow, because that's not something you want to take for granted.
Alright, next match, if I ever go against them again, we are not going on that map. That third point, it's literally impossible to touch him.
Right?
He has high ground forever.
Well, let me see. When's the next time you guys face Eutropa? Eutropa and you guys will be facing not until December, so you got about a month.
It was
December
still an
7th.
easy clap though, just like I said last time. So.
And don't worry, you don't have to worry about this one. Your next time won't be on this map.
Nice.
Well, that's good.
Yeah.
That means I won't get absolutely yeeted.
What about next time they verse Scream Queens?
Easy claps. Anything except Eutropa is easy claps.
Have you guys not faced?
Is like medium claps.
Eutropa's pretty good, I had to say.
I thought there was another one in the tier 2. I thought Midday was actually one of the... or Fluffsters. One of the two that were the other top. Actually, to be honest, looking at all the tier 2 teams, there's a lot of really solid teams. Like
actually, I think the top 3 teams would obviously be Clown9 first, then it would be Eutropa, and then it would be Mighty Fluffsters.
I'd have to agree with that. I'd have to say yes, that's true.
Bloxers MVP.
Scream Queens versus
and Bloxers MVP.
Yeah, it's not until mid-December. So that's when you guys get to face each other. You and Blocks get to face one another. Will be December 14th.
Yeah.
You never know, he might just be like, ooh, this seems pretty good. You never know.
Never know. Yeah.
Nice. Do you actually happen to have any follow-up questions there, Zan?
What are you gonna do next time? Next game.
Yeah. What is next game? Which team?
Your next game. Oh, hold on. I don't have the schedule in front of me.
I do. Yours will be versus Midday in...
God, that should
on
be
the
easy
9th.
for you.
Oh yeah, easy claps.
Yeah, that should be easy for Clown9.
6 days. You got that one.
Yeah, easy.
Well, hey man, don't get too cocky. They might get smart and will watch your games.
What do you mean, Lamau? I
don't know.
They were a team.
What, they're gonna
I'm
watch,
an underdog kind of
they're gonna
guy.
watch
I'm saying be ready.
They're just gonna watch Kitten's feed.
Yeah, there you go.
What if you just spectate me? It's just me feeding.
Perfect. That's what we're gonna be
Kittens,
looking at.
you're always in their backline, and it's so funny. It's so funny.
Because the backline is my home.
Exactly.
Well, it depends on whether
Living
you're
in
playing
the
a sniper
backline.
or not. Because you had some... Because you were on Doomfist for a while too, weren't you?
Eat on Oasis.
Yeah.
Control
That
map
was-
equals Doomfist.
That was definitely one of your guys' dominant maps. It was kind of interesting because at first we're sitting there, it's like, dude, we seem to be feeling like we're going back and forth here with the, one map being dominant for Clown9, one map being dominant for Eutropa. Like it felt a little bit more dominant for Eutropa on this last map. You guys just came out on top in the end. It was a little bit tougher for you guys here, but
Kittens got carried for
on
him.
Volskaya, you guys definitely felt a lot more dominant there.
Volskaya,
Blizzard
we
World,
popped.
yeah, Blizzard World was where Eutropa was sitting there.
Y'all
with,
seen my
dominance as well, so.
hog ult off the map?
That was beautiful.
The 3K hog.
He was just like, oh no, what will I do? Alright, well, it was nice talking to you, and thanks for the MVP. Alright.
We'll see you next
All right, everyone.
I hope I get MVP again. Because I'm just gonna them out.
Nice. All right, well then I think we're going to use that as a point to end the stream here. We do happen to have another game that comes up tonight at 5 p.m. EST. It will actually be the... Oh, I didn't mean to hit that button. It will actually end up being... Ryu versus Blue Ashes at 5 p.m. EST tonight. So Tier 1 group.
Ryu's pretty good.
So,
Blue Ashes.
Ryu's definitely good. No, Blue Ashes they've played once before. They're kind of they just had their name. They were Burnt Ashes last, and then they took over for NSFW, I believe. If I'm not mistaken, I might be mistaken. Anyways, they basically ended up like they're newish. They didn't start the season here. They were kind of rebuilt, to be honest. But they have a couple of really, really tough players that are going to be on there, and it's going to be interesting to see them versus Ryu, which is a very coordinated team from Qzorg.
Yeah, I saw that game. It was pretty good.
Ryu versus Moshi Moshi was insane.
Oh, that game was crazy.
So I'm expecting some of the same quality from them tonight. So tune in, guys. It'll be actually who's going to be casting? Xan, are you casting with me tonight?
Maybe.
Let me double check the schedules. No, it's just myself and Small. So you are off the hook for this evening, and yeah, tune in. We'll actually have some fun. Thank you, everyone.
Bye bye.